Hey everybody, Happy New Year from your girl, Original Diva from divaindemand.com. I don't have a noisemaker, so that's my noisemaker. Woo! 2013. Well, over the holidays, I saw Django Unchained, and this is my thoughts on the movie, okay? The only thing that matters out of any review you read, hear, whatever, is if you are not a fan of Quentin Tarantino movies, you won't be a fan of any of his movies, okay? It won't matter whether they have some slavery in them, like Django Unchained. It won't matter if there's a Hitler in them, like Inglourious Basterds. It won't matter if there's a woman scorned to get revenge by killing everyone, like Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2. It won't matter if there's whatever the hell Pulp Fiction was about in it. If you're not a fan of Quentin Tarantino's work, you won't be a fan of any of his work. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. He has a niche, and he makes movies in his niche, which is what most, people do that make movies. A lot of people have been bringing up Spike Lee. Huge Spike Lee fan right here, okay? I've seen every movie he's made. But again, he has a niche. Think about Crooklyn. Think about Do the Right Thing. Think about Bamboozled, favorite movie of all time. There's a niche. He has a theme. He makes, I don't want to say the same type of movies, but you can tell a Spike Lee movie, okay? Tyler Perry. There will be a religious theme. Trust and believe. There will be some church in the movie. That's his niche. His niche is church people. Alright. Quentin Tarantino has a niche. And this movie falls in that niche for him. Okay? And notice I said a movie involving slavery. And I think that was a very big misconception for a lot of people. The movie is not about slavery. No. The movie is a Western about a man who's a free man whose wife is enslaved during slavery, and he's going to rescue her. So there are plantations, there is cotton, there are slaves. It is not about slavery. And I that must be a misconception, and I don't understand why we can say that over and over again and people are still upset and expect the movie to be Roots Revised 2.0 or The Untold Story of Nat Turner's Revenge. That's not it. It's a Western, okay? So, I can't reiterate that enough that you have to be a Quentin Tarantino fan. I'll give you an example. My father said he is not going to see the movie because anytime you give Quentin Tarantino an opportunity to say the N-word, he is going to say it 200 times. It is going to be in the script 200 times, bare minimum. That's my father's opinion, okay? If Quentin Tarantino can write the N-word in a movie, it will be there over and over and over and over again. That's why he won't see it. It has nothing to do with the fact that the N-word is said and it's slavery. Now, if Quentin can write it in, if Sam is in the movie, Sam Jackson, and Quentin is directing the movie, there will be some N, MF, N. UNLF. Bitch, N. That's how Sam does it, okay? That's how Quentin Tarantino writes it, period. So, went to see it over the holidays. I think I laughed through at least half the movie. And by laugh, I mean falling out of the chair, pick me up off the floor laughter. Because there were parts that were funny. There were parts that their purpose was to be comedic. And those parts achieved their goal. Okay? And if you go in it and you can't laugh because it involves slavery, you've wasted your money. Because you should know what to expect when you go in it. And a lot of people will say, well, you never know what to expect from a movie. Again, you know what to expect from certain people. You know when you go to a Quentin Tarantino movie. Something in there is supposed to get a chuckle out of you. Something is supposed to get a gut-busting laugh out of you because those are the movies he makes, okay? And I repeat again, it's a Western. So, for example, for me, the biggest thing for me that stole the show overall was the musical score. When they opened up with the theme from like Bonanza or something, I died. Oh my God. Why? Because it's unexpected. And I really think that's part of his niche, part of what makes his movies his, is that there's the unexpected, okay? Look at Kill Bill. Not a huge fan, but it's very unexpected for some woman to go and kill 200 trained ninjas. Really. Unbelievable, unrealistic, unexpected. But that's what you get. So a lot of the Western aspect of the music was the unexpected for me, okay? That and the green coat that Lil Joe wore from Bonanza, over. And you probably have to have been someone who watched enough Bonanza to recognize the coat for it to even click for you and make sense and be comical. Is it a movie that will get an Oscar nomination? I'd be surprised if it did. Does Quentin Tarantino make movies for Oscar nominations? I don't think so. I think he makes movies for entertainment value. He makes movies to satisfy his desire to make people laugh at the unexpected. What it is, what it is. Did I enjoy the movie? Yes. What would I say? Like I said, the score, the musical score, through the roof with me. I don't think, even as long as it was, I don't think it drug until a certain point near the end. And when it got to that point, if I'd had a remote, I would have fast forwarded. That's my biggest, probably, negative about the movie. Is it didn't drag throughout the entire movie. And I won't say that that part at the end drug. It's just that I could have fast forwarded and got to where I needed to get. My biggest negative about the movie would be the blood and the guts and the kill scenes, the violence. And that's what you get in a Quentin Tarantino movie. So when I watch them, I typically watch them like this. With it. When I see, that's how I watch the kill scenes, like this. Okay. I didn't do that because I didn't want to embarrass anybody or myself. But that's my thing with those movies, with Quentin Tarantino movies. Now, does the brutality of slavery hit you? Yeah. Hell yeah. It does. He meant it to. Is it a movie about slavery? No. It's not. So you're not going to get a historical documentary. You're not going to get just not it. Just don't go for that. If that's what you want, just don't go for that. But I wouldn't criticize it either because check your source. I give it 2 thumbs up if you're a Quentin Tarantino fan. If you're not, don't go. Those are my thoughts on Django Unchained, and trust me, the music alone is comedy all by itself. I will holler at y'all another day, another time. It's your girl, and I'm out. Deuces.